We now want to return to the race for a New York City mayor and take a look at how the candidates stack up on some key issues.
Today we're going to focus on crime and public safety. The candidates all sitting down with Eyewitness News anchor Bill Ritter, who asked them about their plans to protect New Yorkers.
The statistics simply don't lie. Murders and shootings in New York City are down. But if you ask New Yorkers, many would say that despite the number of big crimes being down, they nonetheless feel less safe on the streets and particularly in the subways. It may seem like a contradiction, but the truth is both points are real. And it comes to the fore when we have a big election, like we do right now in the battle for the next mayor of New York.
I'll hire 5,000 new cops to partner with local community groups.
Andrew Cuomo has said safety is number one for a mayor, and hiring additional police officers is just part of his plan.
I would have incentives to try to get people to apply, because nobody applies anymore to be a police officer in New York City. Incentives to get them to apply, 5,000 police, 1,500 in the subways where people really feel unsafe. And start with public safety, because that is the base.
The 5,000 cops that Mr. Cuomo is promising will increase the size of the department to about 40,000 officers. That's the same level it saw in the late 1990s. Curtis Sliwa, meanwhile, said he would hire 7,000 new officers. And Zohran Mamdani, he thinks New York has enough cops.
I think we have the right number of police officers right now. I think we have to have them doing more police work. And that means that we do not have those same officers being tasked with connecting a homeless New Yorker with services that they require or responding to a mental health call. We need to ensure that we have mental health experts doing that work.
Mr. Mamdani wants to establish a department of community safety, with those mental health teams responding to certain 911 calls. While his opponents have questioned whether the plan will put mental health workers in danger, Mamdani insists dispatchers will be able to determine which calls require political assistance.
And I trust those dispatchers because they make those determinations today with 911 calls where they're ascertaining, is there a threat of violence in this scenario, or is this just someone who needs someone to be able to respond to their crisis?
Now, when it comes to current NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch, well, all three candidates say they would keep her on board if elected. And while they agree on keeping Tisch, they differ on the future of another crime issue, the Rikers Island jail complex. Mamdani supports the current law that calls for closing Rikers by summer 2027 and replacing it with borough-based jails. Cuomo and Sliwa want to scrap the plan to close Rikers. And when talking about public safety, both Cuomo and Mamdani have been forced to answer questions about their past. Mamdani has been critical of the police in the past, and Cuomo was governor of New York when he helped enact bail reform.
Shoplifting, it's like an easy pass in and out. And that's because of Andrew Cuomo's no cash bail. No cash bail, Andrew Cuomo, that Zohran Mamdani is in favor of. I'm the only one who says we got to get rid of this. This has created a crime climate. When I talk to people who visit us, they say, Curtis, you're a city that locks up toothpaste and you don't lock up criminals?
And that was Bill Ritter reporting. Tomorrow, we will look at how the candidates are looking to deal with education in the city. Again, three candidates with three very different ideas. That's tomorrow. And a reminder, join us for our streaming political show, The Countdown. You can watch it at ABC 7 NY beginning at 6:30.